I used to think loneliness would eventually fade away on its own. I believed that if I waited long enough, life would somehow change, that the right people would appear, and that this empty feeling would quietly disappear. But here I am, years later, still living with loneliness. The strange part is that I've gotten used to it. I know exactly what my days will look like. I know the quiet that waits for me when I wake up and the silence that greets me when I return home. It's become so familiar that sometimes I don't even notice it until I catch myself wishing I had someone to tell about my day. I still find myself imagining simple conversations that never happen. I think about sharing a funny story with a friend or calling someone just to ask how they're doing. Those moments exist only in my imagination. In reality, most of my thoughts stay inside my own head, where they've lived for a long time. When I'm out in public, I notice how naturally other people connect with one another. Friends interrupt each other with laughter. Families make plans for the weekend. Couples walk together without saying much because they don't need to fill every moment with words. Watching those ordinary interactions reminds me that connection isn't something everyone has to search for. For many people, it's simply part of everyday life. I've learned that loneliness doesn't always make me sad. Sometimes it just makes me feel disconnected, as though I'm standing slightly outside the world, watching everyone else move through it while I remain still. Life continues all around me, but I often feel like an observer instead of a participant. There are moments when I wonder how different I would be if I had more people in my life. Would I laugh more? Would I worry less? Would I look forward to weekends instead of seeing them as just 2 more quiet days? I don't know the answers, but I think about those questions more often than I'd like to admit. Even though I'm still living with loneliness, I haven't completely stopped believing that life can change. People meet unexpectedly every day. Friendships begin with simple conversations. Lives take new directions without warning. Remembering that keeps a small part of me hopeful, even when the days feel repetitive. For now, this is where I am. I'm still living with loneliness, still searching for connection, and still hoping that one day this chapter of my life will become just another memory instead of my everyday reality.